Should you sell your house to an investor for cash just so you can close when you're ready? Well, the reason that I'm doing this video is because Cindy and I meet with a lot of home sellers, and lately, a lot of them, when we meet to discuss that, they want to tell me that their house will sell quick and they want to overprice their house because there's so much interest in their home. And I ask them, well, how do you know that there's so much interest? Well, because they tell me because they're getting calls and text and letters in the mail from all these people that want to buy their homes. Well, I get them too. I get text. I probably get 5 to 10 texts a week from these companies that want to buy my home. And I get them from HomeVestors. I get them from Opendoor. I get them from Simply Sold. I get them from OfferPad and all kinds of places, just like everybody else. But the thing is, a lot of people, or most people who are not in the real estate business, that maybe own 1 or 2 homes or whatever, they don't realize that this is a fishing expedition. These people are not in business to help you out. They're not in business to help anybody out. They are in business for one thing and one thing only, and that is to make money, make a profit. And a lot of these corporations are big companies with big stockholders and people to answer to. So like I said, their main objective is to make money. Now, I often have to go up against these sellers because they don't often want to hear what you have to say about all this interest that they're getting on their home. But it's an uphill battle for me because they think that their house is going to sell quick and they think that they can overprice. What the fact is they're not in tune with the reality of today's market. Home sellers are still in a good position to sell because inventory is low. However, you cannot expect to sell quickly anymore, not in days. It may take 6 weeks now. I think the average days on the market in our area has climbed to 39 days. That's really not bad if you look back over time. But when you compare for the last couple of years when houses were selling in hours, and not at the most a day or two, that is a big difference. But here's the deal. These companies, while it may seem like there's a lot of interest on your house and all these people want to buy your house, they're doing this to everybody. Like I said, I get these in the mail. My mother gets them in the mail. My aunts, my cousins, everybody I know gets this stuff in the mail. They also get text and emails. Like I said, they're in the business to make money. Now listen, Opendoor, one of the biggest players in the market right now. I don't think that they're going to be around much longer because of the way the market is shifting. But Opendoor just settled a federal lawsuit. Matter of fact, the Federal Trade Commission took action to stop them from cheating potential sellers with misleading claims about its home buying service. Now, this is right here on the internet. It's on all kinds of news outlets. I'll put a link to this. This is the Federal Trade Commission site. I'll put a link in the description box below so you can read the article yourself. But like I said, the FTC and Opendoor came to an agreement that Opendoor will pay $62 million and agreed that they will stop deceiving customers about the supposed benefits of its service. Now, what happens is Opendoor claims that if you sell your house to them, you'll make much more money than if you put it out there on the open market. They deem that to be misleading because all their marketing materials kind of led to that assumption. And also our assumption, but that's what they tried to make people believe. It also says that the majority of consumers who sold to Opendoor actually lost thousands of dollars compared to selling it on the traditional market. Because the company's offers are below market value, like I just said. And on average, its costs have been higher than what consumers typically pay using a traditional real estate agent. Now, here's the thing. I get these things in the mail myself, and I just wanted to try. I've got a little investment property that I have, so I put the address in Opendoor, asked them to make me an offer. All these companies, like I said, they want to make money. They're going to offer you way less than market value. On average, it's about 70 to 75% less than what you could sell it for on the open market. In addition to that, Opendoor charges a 5% fee. Yes, 5% fee. Plus what they do is they come in and they deduct for repairs or preparation cost to get it ready to sell back on the open market. So what they do is they come in, they take your equity, charge you a fee for that convenience, and then they turn around, maybe put a little paint on it, maybe clean the carpets, and they put it back on the market for full market value. So they're taking your equity, charging you a fee, and then they're making a profit after you're gone. Now they butter it up by saying, well, listen, we'll give you cash. You can close in a matter of days. You can pick your closing date, make it convenient for you. But is it worth selling your house or losing your equity and losing thousands and thousands of dollars for the convenience of picking your closing date? Listen, I have been in the real estate business helping buyers and sellers in Northeast Florida for over 20 years. The closing date's always been and always is negotiable. It has to be work out for both parties, the buyer and the seller. So in your negotiations, you can always negotiate your closing date. So don't fall for this stuff. And just because you're getting this stuff in the mail doesn't mean you're sitting on a gold mine. It doesn't mean that your house is going to sell quick. The market is shifting. It's still a good time to sell a home if you have one to sell, but keep your equity in your pocket. If you were to list with me, a traditional real estate agent or a traditional realtor, I'm going to put it out there on the open market. I'm going to let everybody that's looking for a house in the entire world, by the way, know your house is for sale. Don't you think just knowing that you're going to sell your house for much more than if you just sold it to one person, or if one person knew your house was for sale? Don't fall for this stuff. And when your realtor comes over to talk about listing your house, talk about pricing, and talk about how long it might take you to sell it, they're looking at current data. They're not looking at misleading marketing materials. Right now in Northeast Florida, the average days on the market has climbed to 39 days. That is really not a long time. I remember years ago in different markets, it would take 6 months to a year to sell a house. 39 days is nothing. If you like this video, do me a favor and click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Tell me in the comments below as well if you've had any experiences, good or bad, with one of these iBuyer companies, and that's what they refer to them as, iBuyers. I don't know where they came up with that term. But anyway, I'm here to help. If you have real estate questions, let me know. And also, this lawsuit that Opendoor settled with the Federal Trade Commission, I will put that link to the article in the description below so you can read it yourself. I'm Mike Jones, Jacksonville's Voice of Real Estate. Thank you for watching.